In this lecture, we will discuss about Article 7 of GDPR. Article 7 prescribes certain conditions for obtaining consent from the data subject. Let us now discuss provisions of Article 7.1. Article 7.1 states that the controller shall be able to demonstrate, that is to prove. You need to demonstrate that the data subject has consented to the processing of their personal data. Organization should obtain the consent in such a way that it can be proved if required in the future. Let us now discuss about Article 7.2. Article 7.2 states that consent should be clearly distinguishable from other matters, in an intelligible and easily accessible form. That means that language of the consent should be understandable by an average person. Consent should be in clear and plain language. Article 7.2 also states that any part of such a declaration which constitutes an infringement of this regulation shall not be binding. In simple language, if any part of the document breaks the rules of the GDPR, it will not be counted as a valid consent. Let us now discuss about Article 7.3. Article 7.3 is about withdrawal of the consent. It says that data subject have right to change their mind and can withdraw their consent any time. Please note that organization needs to tell the data subject about this withdrawal process at the time of obtaining the consent. Process of withdrawal shall be as easy as process of giving the consent. Now we will discuss about Article 7.4. As per Article 7.4, consent should not be forced. So, when the company asks for your agreement, they cannot make it seem like you have to agree in order to get a service or to do a job. Let us understand this with an example. You are using an application. Now, application cannot force you to do something which is not related to the service offered. As you can see on the screen, login is allowed only on agreeing to receive the promotional material. This is against Article 7.4. Let us now discuss Article 7 in a nutshell. Article 7 have 4 subclauses. Article 7.1 says that controller shall be able to demonstrate that the data subject has consented to the processing of their personal data. So Article 7.1 is about ability to demonstrate. Article 7.2 says that consent should be clearly distinguishable and in clear and plain language. 7.3 states that data subject shall have right to withdraw their consent at any time. And this withdrawal process should be as easy as process of giving the consent. Lastly, Article 7.4 says that consent should not be forced to the data subject. Let us now discuss some of the key aspects of Article 7. First, controllers are free to determine the specific mechanism to provide this evidence. However, they should be able to demonstrate that consent has been obtained. Other important aspect, data subject can withdraw their consent at any time, and they should be made aware of this right before granting the consent. Also, please note, withdrawal of consent must be as simple as granting the consent. Let us now do recap of Article 7 by way of multiple choice questions. Let us discuss the first question. What right does the data subject have regarding withdrawal of the consent? Correct answer is option C. Data subject has right to withdraw the consent at any time. This right comes from Article 7.3. Article 7.3 requires that data subject can withdraw his consent at any time. Next question. On the basis of Mr. Denny's consent, the controller has processed his personal data. Subsequently, Mr. Denny withdrew his consent. What is the effect of withdrawal of consent on already processed data? Please note that the processing will remain lawful. Reason is Article 7.3, which states that the withdrawal of consent shall not affect the lawfulness of processing based on consent before its withdrawal. Next question. You are a data protection officer of HDA Incorporated. The company is about to launch a new feature that involves processing additional personal data of the users. What should be done before implementing this feature? Correct answer is option B. To inform the users and obtain their consent prior to implementing the new feature. Next question. You are a data protection officer of HDA. The company provides a range of services, some of which require the consent of specific data processing activities. What is most essential for obtaining the consent in this scenario? Correct answer is option B. That is, consent should be short in a way that is distinguishable and easy for the data subject. That's all for this lecture. Thanks for watching.